Why do you think it might be a good idea to keep up leveling your vibration? All right, your vibration matters. And we get so lazy. I don't know about you, but I can be the laziest person in town. I can get so lazy with my thoughts, with my words, with my actions sometimes. And I want to break it down for you today so it's really digestible and really clear how our thoughts work in kind of a law of attraction way. All right. Think of it like this. You're at your favorite fast food restaurant, whatever that may be, and you're in the drive through. Let's just say, for the heck of it, you're at the drive through ordering a Big Mac. All right. When you get around to the place where you pick up the Big Mac, you'd be really surprised and maybe upset if you got like a fillet of fish. All right. We expect when we put an order in to get that order at the end of the line. That's what we do at a drive through. However, that is not what we do most of the time with our thoughts. Think of your thought as an order at the does he drive in, drive through? Um, think of your thoughts as an order. So when you put in a thought that is, feeling jealous or feeling unhappy or disappointed, when you get to pick that up further on at the drive-through, why would you expect there to be something great waiting for you? That's what we do all the time, right? We'll say something or get into these kind of thought patterns that don't feel good, and then expect somehow that when we get to that pickup phase, that it's going to all of a sudden be very different. And when you lay it out like that, it's really easy to see. It's like order in, order out. What are we putting in? What are we putting in to the vibration around us that is going to bring back that same vibration? When we look at it that way, it becomes urgent to keep our vibration high. So today we're going to do some tapping about that, just tapping on, higher vibration, feeling good, something you can bring into your week, into your month that will support that, because we want to really be using our mind to focus on good things. Now, I'm not saying that things don't happen that don't feel good sometimes. There are a lot of double negatives there, but of course, sometimes we feel bad, and I'm not saying to push those thoughts away or to ignore them. I want you to spend some time with them, tap them, welcome them, feel those fearful thoughts, fear those doubtful thoughts, but then let them go. Let them go and go back to, what do you want? What do you want that order to be when you pick it up? Put in the right order, which is feel good energy, really. So that's, like I say, what we're going to tap about today. If you are having a hard time doing this, it's really because of patterns. It's because we get so used to jumping in with other people, jumping in to complain, jumping in sometimes to act like a victim to get our needs met. It's all kind of survival stuff and belonging stuff. And when we start to reach higher and really walk around feeling good, it can rock the boat and it can make people feel weird. And I had last Momentum Monday, I talked about inspired action, because I was having a hard time kind of getting to mine, and it was starting to get frustrating, but I was really trying to relax into it and know that the right things would come at the right time. And then all of a sudden I got all this inspired action and it felt so great. And then a day later, I found myself worrying about something that I didn't need to be worrying about, because as we up level, we want to bring ourselves back to where it feels comfortable. So that's why the kind of consistency of up leveling and challenging ourselves when we're sabotaging ourselves, soothing ourselves, but keep going. That's how we stretch ourselves to raise our vibration over time. It doesn't happen overnight. It happens with cultivating new patterns that really support us. And that's what we're going to be doing today. So I hope that idea of order in, order out helps you. So when you get into a space of maybe complaining or bitching about something or whatever it is, that you stop yourself and you maybe observe for a minute and go, okay, what am I doing? Is this actually going to get me what I want? Is this actually going to give me what I want when I pick up this order? Or is it just going to be more of the same? it's going to be more of the same. So let's start with an order that feels better and see how that starts to work. And it takes a little time to turn this around. So if it doesn't happen right away, don't worry about it. Give it a few weeks, give it a month. If you're really, really paying attention to how you feel, paying attention to what you're putting out there, then over a little bit of time, not a lot of time, you will start to be getting back what you want, which is actually stuff that feels good. So let's do some tapping about it just to feel good on this holiday weekend. And yeah, and let me know if you have any questions. So we're going to do some tapping starting from the eyebrow point. If you haven't tapped before, just tap along. We're going to use our fingers here. We're going to tap on meridian points to supercharge these affirmations, these feel good affirmations. So start right here with me and repeat after me. I'm willing to feel good. Then outside the eye. I'm going to be really deliberate about my thoughts and my speech. Under the eye. Because I want to order good things that come back to me. Under the nose. What if I could just love my life and let my life love me? On the chin. I love my life and I let my life love me. Under the collarbone. What if it could be safe to feel good? Middle of the chest. Safe to feel happy. Under the arm. It might feel weird sometime, but I think it's worth it. Top of the head. Choosing to feel good right now. Eyebrow point. Because it's in my power to feel good. Outside the eye. No matter what's going on out there, I can be in charge of what's going on in here. Under the eye. And I choose to be happy. Under the nose. I choose to be satisfied. On the chin. I choose to be grateful. Under the collarbone. I'm choosing for life to feel good to me. Middle of the chest. I love life and life loves me. Under the arm. I'm willing to be grateful for everything I have. Top of the head. And focus on what I want so I can pick it up at the order window. Okay, take a breath. That was really short, but do you see how you can do this for yourself? I mean, you can really get into this, as Abraham Hicks, if you listen to Abraham, says a rampage of appreciation. Really get into that. Like, what am I grateful for? What am I happy about? Waking up in the morning and like getting out of bed and saying thank you. It really is a different way to approach life. And if you approach life like that already, great. But in society, we're taught, in our families, we're taught often the opposite. And then we expect to get something opposite in our lives and it doesn't happen. And then we get frustrated. And then, it's all that kind of stuff that happens that makes us feel like things aren't working. So focus on what is working. Focus on what you want and hold it lightly. Let this law of attraction thing work for you. But I think we have to look at it like really soberly. Like, what are we putting out there? What are we expecting back? If we're putting, an order for a Big Mac and we're getting something different, then that's kind of weird. All right. Well, let me know if you have questions about this. Let me know if it resonates. Pay attention. to your vibration and see how that impacts not just your life, your creative career, your relationships, everything, because everything is connected. We can't compartmentalize our lives. So think about that. Whatever you're putting out in any area of your life is affecting every area of your life. And that's why we want to, clean up our language, clean up our thoughts, uh, really be more deliberate with what we're putting out there. All right. Thanks for being here today. I'll see you in 2 weeks, 2 Mondays from now. In the meantime, pay attention to your vibration and let me know how it goes. All right. Bye, guys.